for allowing me this privilege to co-sponsor, along with my colleague, Congresswoman Margarita Nograles, to this August Chamber House Bill number 3917, entitled An Act Amending Sections 3 and 4 of Republic Act number 10845, otherwise known as the Anti-Smuggling Act of 2016, and for other purposes. Given that any nation is faced with the economic problem of having finite resources while catering to unlimited needs, coupled with the exogenous economic headwinds that are occurring all over the world, revenue collection has become of paramount importance. In any economic activity, therefore, where the state is being unlawfully deprived of its much-needed income, we are all duty-bound to undertake any and all measures to plug such loopholes. With respect to illicit trade in tobacco, we are dealing with lost revenues estimated to the tune of 30 billion to as much as 60 billion. This is not just a matter of foregone excise tax revenues. The very livelihood of millions of our countrymen who are dependent on the industry are also threatened by the unfair competition coming from the illegal manufacturing and trade of tobacco. Based on data from the NTA, the tobacco industry generates 2.1 billion in employment and industry dependence, with 149.7 billion total excise taxes collected. Consequentially, these precious sources of livelihood are being put at risk vis-a-vis the rampant smuggling of illegal tobacco. With the exception of lost revenues, if there is a need to recapitulate on the social evils of smuggling, allow me to emphasize the following. Consumers aren't protected from deceptive and harmful products given the source, contents and composition and potential consequences of smuggled tobaccos are unknown. It hurts our local industry, where legitimate businesses which are compliant with laws and regulations which are unprotected from intellectual property rights to fair competition. Farmers, workers and dependents are also affected as a consequence. Finally, government health policy objectives are distorted. Since the smuggled products are unregulated, no graphic health warnings and other mandated warnings are accurate according to the actual national statistics. There is a fact that is not widely known, but income from the so-called sin taxes, of which revenues from the tobacco industry comprise of 58%, or 94 billion of the total health budget. The truth, therefore, is that tax collection from tobacco products not only strengthens funding for public infrastructure, but has a direct impact as well on sustainable development goals and our universal health coverage as a country. As such, House Bill number 3917 seeks to include tobacco both in its raw form or as finished product, as among the agricultural commodities, the illegal importation of which can be classified as constituting economic sabotage. The facts